go by the radio show. I can approximate. When this guy shows, maybe midnight. There's no clock in this department. There's no timepiece. You can go by the radio shows. I can approximate. But when this guy's show has a humorous name, Breakfast with Bubba.
Yeah, I know Bubba.
I knew him from high school. What? I went to high school with this guy.
No, you didn't.
We were on the wrestling team.
No, you
What?
didn't.
He's one of the earliest guys who spoke. What? This is what? Late 60s. I never even heard of marijuana. So I end up at college with this a high school classmate. We had never said a word to each other. And almost all, this is a Catholic school. And you learn. People who go to parochial schools, I think their parents think they're going to be better behaved. So I went to a parochial elementary, junior high, high school, and I'm going to a parochial college. So anyway, these guys, they came from where? St. Agnes, Long Island, New Rochelle. They're all Catholic boys, ending up at University of Dayton. So they learned you and Joseph Montalbano. So they asked Joey, how is it that you guys, high school classmates, never said a word? And he goes, we knew enough about each other to stay out of each other's way. That's a 17-year-old. That's pretty witty, I think.
I've heard wittier.
Well, so have I, sir. But I've heard a lot worse also.
Steve, solve my problems for me.
Sinatra would say, well, when you're complaining, you get people who are complainers. What?
I'm not usually a complainer.
Hey, Sinatra's got a 4-word question for you. Right. Where does it hurt? It hurts everywhere, Frank. From head to toe. I'm a hurting man. My heart. My heart, my poor foolish heart is breaking for the millionth time. My girlfriend just ran off with a bullfighter. This is after I broke my ankle. What? And I lost 50 grand in Vegas. To top it off, my girlfriend runs off with a bullfighter. And I'm supposed to be in a jolly mood? No, I'm not feeling happy at all.
You sound like Ernest Hemingway. Bullfighters and whatnot.
I just read his book.
I saw that was on your table. What book is that?
The Sun Also Rises.
Oh, dude. His first and his best.
I might just go along with that.
I mean, amazing book. And I love the part about the genital mutilation.
That there was no such thing.
Yes, there was. He got his dick blown off in war.
Oh. But he was an ambulance driver in World
but
War
he got
I.
his dick blown off. There are only a couple lines that say it, but it's true. And they laugh about it, and...
No, they didn't specify that, but right, he died.
Pretty much is implied.
He got injured in World War I.
In the junk.
Right. That's not funny at all.
No, well, it's funny.
I don't know if it'd be any
so
funnier if Bert Blaze Sendraws, as great a writer as Hemingway, he comes back for World War I, and guess what? Both his legs have been amputated. This ain't no joking matter either. This is the best war mate I've seen. I'll tell you, the two stars, Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. What war are they going off to? The Vietnam War.
Talking about Deer Hunter?
Yes, that is a great movie.
My dad was in Vietnam.
My brother-in-law was.
My dad was telling me stories about it. It upset my stomach, to say the least.
Yeah, well,
I'm not a fan
some
of
writer
war.
summed it up in 3 words.
I don't like war. Those are my 3 words.
There's wars without having a war like that. There's plenty of wars in a mainstream society.
Yeah, I don't like
war
any
is
war.
hell. Right, we know this. We're not romanticizing war, sir. And in case I'm mistaken, Russia has just invaded Ukraine. Is that right?
That's right.
That's not funny either. Why they did it, I don't know. You're following the wrong man. You're very unpopular with the whole world. Who's that? Russia.
It's true.
They don't like you. And they already banned you from the World Cup. That's the best sporting event. Russia is banned.
Yeah, Russia's banned.
And the tennis players refuse to play. If this is a Russian, I'm not playing it. Your leader is giving you a bad name all over the world.
I hate to think that there are actually bad people out there.
Well, wake up.
Don't you think they're just hurt people?
No.
You think they're innately
Bad
to the core?
Oh, they might have had horrible upbringings. That's true.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get bad. I think that.
Well, I don't think that's never been proven scientifically, so.
No, but I just feel it.
You're naughty by nature. Naughty by nature. You don't think that exists? I'm certain it does.
I think
you're not born an angel.
They're motives.
But
no, you're born pure.
No, you're not, sir. There's no evidence of that.
Pure? No.
Afraid not, sir. But. Have you seen this movie? This is powerful. I don't know if I'd want to watch it again. I heard this guy being interviewed by the great Larry King, an Englishman, Anthony Burgess. I watched it with my oldest nephew. A Clockwork Orange. Do you know it?
Of course.
You know it?
Stanley Kubrick directed.
That's
of course.
Right.
Of course,
and
I know
this
it.
guy was a naughty guy. Alex, played by a really great actor, Malcolm McDowell. He was a bad boy.
Malcolm Gladwell.
No, Malcolm McDowell is the actor's name, sir.
All right.
This ain't no amusing movie. No.
I've seen it many times, and I plan to do something like this, showing that to you. I'm gonna staple your eyeballs open, your eyelids open, and I'm gonna force you to watch pornographic rock and roll music videos. And you'll say, "Oh, these are for teeny boppers. This is not for me. This is trash." And you strap down. You won't have anywhere to go.
Oh, that's fine.
You can take it.
I trust you were talking about attractive females, sir. Right. Right.
No, they'll be hideous. The pornography will be hideous females.
I hope that they resemble the gals that we're going to meet up with in a week or two. Where were they? They're employed at Jumbo's Clown Room. Oh, now we'll get on to this one.
Should we set a date so that our listeners can join us?
This place is small.
Listeners, join us, little boy and my dear sir, Jumbo's Clown Room.
This
October.
This weekly is very well.
Every Saturday this October. You heard it. You heard it here first. You said it, not me.
Oh, here we go. Here's the naughty world of Sienna Sinclair. Right. That's fine. Is she a bad person? No. Right in the middle. You can read this one aloud.
You want me to read it?
Yeah. Jumbo's Clown Room. Right here. These are her 5 top places. And she's very knowledgeable about this. The middle.
Let me light my cigarette first. Where's the lighter? Do you have a lighter? God damn it, I always lose my lighter.
You don't, along the way, lose your mind, you'll be alright.
No, it's gone already. It's too late.
It's too late, eh?
Thank you. Okay. Here we go.
Jumbo's Clown Room, that's her.
Sienna Sinclair's 5 favorite naughty spots. By Sienna Sinclair. Did you really have to say Sienna Sinclair's when it's by Sienna? Okay. Number 3. It doesn't say number 3, but it's the third on the list. Jumbo's Clown Room. Is this how she talks? Jumbo's Clown Room.
Yeah, your voice will change it.
This is a fun local bar that's not your normal strip club. It's very small, so it gets crowded quickly. It's a bikini bar where women don't take off their clothes. It's more about the acts. Yeah, it's called a fucking burlesque club, goddammit!
Calm down here, buddy.
I'm sorry, but we should be writing these articles.
The writer did a good writer. He's a good writer.
It's a she. She's a she. Sienna, I love you. And I read all your articles. From the first word to the last. I'm falling apart. Forgive me.
This is not a novel by Ernest Hemingway.
How come I always read your literature and you won't read mine?
Because you never have any. That is a good, simple thing.
I'm going to give you right now, I'm going to give you something I wrote and you're going to fucking read it.
Go ahead. Produce it.
Oh my God. I'm a rat. I'm a wreck and a half. I don't know, I lost my phone. Where's my phone? Where'd you put it?
Right here.
That's the other phone, my first phone. Phone number 1. Is it by my guitar? Maybe. Do you only have one ashtray?
Yeah, it's a bad one. But remind me, where do I get a decent ashtray? Ralph's.
I'm buying you 2 things. A new stereo.
Oh, that's your gift.
A new stereo.
You missed it. Well, are you blind as a bat?
Where?
Check out the kitchen counter on the left side, buddy boy. All right.
Oh. Sebastian bought me a gift. It says, Gianni's welcome back present.
Isn't that charming?
It's a bag of Lay's classics.
Right.
It is charming.
It is.
You remembered how much I
What?
like them, which is a little bit.
But my cousin is a light eater. But what you say? You're 5'10", 150?
Yeah.
Richie Kenny, a hard worker. He's 6 foot 150. He's skinnier than you and me. I dare say. He's 6 foot 150, and he's a rugged guy. He's not a big eater. He eats one small meal and one bag of potato chips, and it's not a small one either. He loves potato chips.
Oh.
And he's not fat in the least.
Yeah, but he's
And he
gonna
loves-
die. You're young. How old is he?
5 years younger than me.
Okay, so he's not.
He's-
So you're saying I can eat as many potato chips as I want, and I'm not gonna die young.
No. Yeah, he's 67.
Everything they say is false. They say
Not everything. A lot of it is crap. That's true.
it seems that. Well, here's one thing. Well, a new study. Did you hear this? And this proves why this supports your belief about why you are doing so well. Is because you exercise.
No, because my family
No,
is full of
no.
early deaths. My
And that's
mother
what I'm
died
saying.
at
You
50.
did she exercise?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's because you exercise.
Well, I do spend. I don't know a guy who spends more energy than me. I haven't met him.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
And I'm a light eater.
That,
What do you eat? Pasta, tuna fish, and what else?
But here's one thing.
And peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what I eat. But you and I, tomorrow, we opted for Chinese.
You said you're gonna wine and dine me?
Yeah,
Should
tomorrow.
I wear a dress?
That's up to you.
Should I bring a date?
Yeah, you bring a date, you better bring two.
If I bring two, you're down for that?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to bring two.
What? We're gonna get Chinese and we'll watch a movie. I got some good movies there. This television, it's gonna take me what? 30 seconds to remove the scotch tape. And you know how to work a VCR, don't you?
You have VHSs.
That's what they're called? Yeah, I don't even know the terminology. Have you seen this one?
Which one?
This is a damn good movie. Syriana?
Oh God, not that one.
You do know it?
It's about. Wait. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. That looks depressing.
Sorry.
I'm not watching that. I refuse. Where's the ashtray? Are you carrying it with
You
you?
should get one for you. What? You're very
Dude,
tame.
this is such a
and you're
bullshit
very naive.
ashtray.
What?
Just fill up a water bottle with water, and that'll be a better ashtray than that. This is tiny.
I don't even have the sense to buy an ashtray. Does Ralph's have one?
No, I'm gonna
gonna
get you a
find
couple
out
things.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna get you an ashtray, and I'm gonna get you a new speaker system.
No, we don't need a new speaker system, sir. I refuse. But this is good.
All right.
The
Oh,
last place
careful.
You should put this. But
All right, Steve. I want you to read this passage. While I was gone, while I was walking the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage trail, I was blogging. I was writing every day, logging my travels, documenting. All right,
that shows something at least. What?
let me find a good scene for you.
This is Barker Management. They're not fooling around. You think the FBI's not fooling around? Barker Management, what? You want to have girls in your apartment? That's fine. And the head of the FBI goes, why didn't Gianni and you invite me to this party? Well, sir, I'm going to make up. Sir, you didn't give us your phone number. That's bullshit. I gave it to Gianni. Well, he misplaced it.
All right, is this too small for you, or can you read it?
My gosh.
Start from the top. Take off your glasses, or do they help?
They actually help. After a shower, I walked toward the sun to the beach. No need for GPS, whatever the hell that is, when you have the sun. I strolled down the boardwalk, almost dragging my feet. I was so relaxed. All along the boardwalk, people enjoyed themselves, licking soft-serve ice cream, sitting at the cafes, watching dogs and sexy girls splashing around in polka dot bikinis as they played fetch in the estuary. I paused at an ice cream vendor, but the gal, the blonde in the polka dot bikini, was so bloody attractive that I couldn't take my eyes off her to save my life. But I continued heroically and opted to sit for brandy and peanuts sprinkled with paprika. A train stacked with lumber rumbled behind. Horses click-clacked in a stately procession. A Maltese barked at a scared infant at the tables before me. Then I paid, gave the finger to a guy who insulted me, and stood to walk 20 steps where I could gaze at the tranquil Atlantic. A spiritual-like feeling overtook me. I felt that surely I'm destined to become a saint. If I could only stop smoking marijuana, looking at rock and roll females, and get this girl out of my head with the polka dot bikini. I looked out, my focus rolling further and further over the water until reaching the horizon. I was on shore, and yet I saw myself way out there where sky met sea. That was a special place. If only the girl from the polka dot bikini and I were nestled together, right, far from the madding crowd. They were together but separate. That perfect paradox, that same duality, it defines consciousness, at least in a madman like myself. That is what it's to be human, to be in the world but not of it. I felt I might as well be on another planet as long as my partner is the girl in the polka dot bikini. I ate a whole school of fish. Why not? I never gain weight. I'm like Steve Whittemore. We spend a lot of energy. And I don't mean just watching sexy girls. Then the beachside party began. There was a festival going on honoring a saint, Saint Stephen. The boardwalk teemed with droves of joyous party people. Half of them were conked out on whiskey, the other half on marijuana. What the hell did I care? I was not one of them. It was the classic case of loneliness in a crowd. My phone was nearly out of juice, and I became a little nervous. I told my girlfriend in the bikini, we were now at my apartment, if anyone calls, I'll be on the living room floor having an anxiety attack. A smiling girl manning a gelato shop showed me her kindness, letting me use her charger. I left my phone to charge a bit as I saw more of the festival. I drank the signature cocktail of Portugal, the caipirinha. It was too sweet, or maybe I was just too lonely, or maybe I was too drunk. One of the three. Take your choice. Upon returning to Lotto, I found my phone hadn't charged. It was still at 2%. I was not in a jolly mood, needless to say. I was strongly tempted to bring the hammer down on the phone. I didn't fret, however. I had faith. I followed that faith and found my way home, lurching like a drunken sailor ashore on Liberty.
And scene.
All right.
What do you think? Give me a rating.
You're up there. You're approaching the level of Steve Whittemore as a writer.
Well, that's flattering, because I respect your writing much. Very much.
Where do we get to this project? We got to involve this Kansas, what?
This girl, Kansas.
Yeah. And
Miranda.
the four of us.
Four?
Those are not our two dates, by the way.
No.
Both of them.
So they're not our two dates, or
they are not. There
No.
are dates in the reading of a screenplay.
Yeah, but we can.
A romantic date? No, we're going to Jumbo's.
What, you're saying we're going to find our romantic dates at Jumbo's? Jumbo's Clown Room.
Right. That's what I said. Among two of the bikini-clad gals. They're not going to be able to resist. Gianni and Stefan. This is the team. By the way, what is the Italian for... is it Stefan or Stefano?
Stefanovic.
That's Russian, without a doubt.
I don't fucking know.
Stefano. Our team is Gianni and Stefano. But
Okay.
they're not going to be able to resist our charms. We're out there. Right? In Jumbo's, what?
They won't be able to resist.
Our charms. What?
Besides, he has an apartment only 1 block from here.
That's all it is. We could crawl that distance, baby. But I don't want you to crawl. And until you get to our apartment. And you can crawl up to the bed with Gianni and your girlfriend. What's her name? Valerie. She can crawl up to the couch with Stefano. We'll put on some Sinatra music. And we've already got, Chinese food? Stephen has it stored. He's ready.
I love to eat Chinese food in bed.
You're welcome to do it.
It's gonna get messy, but I'll do the sheets in the morning.
You better not be a slob.
They're your sheets, not mine.
If it's the odd couple, I'm definitely Felix. And if you turn out to be Oscar, you're in a world of trouble.
I don't know. That's an old show. But what do you say? We have a foursome. Are
There
you
are-
open to that or no?
It's two divorced men, mid-30s. One's a neat Nick, and the other is a compulsive slob.
I asked you a question.
I just gave you the answer,
No,
buddy
you
boy.
didn't. I said, are you into foursomes? What if the girls, what if they say we want to all be in one bed together?
There was a movie made like that, wasn't it? Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice.
And what do you say? Yes.
It was
or
a
no?
marvelous movie. I would say yes. Look, I'm going to let the girls call the shots. This just shows what gentlemen we are. We're not, control freaks at all. We're going to let you control the situation. We have faith in your judgment. Total faith. Right. Plus, you're both very pretty and sexy. And you're bright also. We love intelligent, sexy women, Johnny and I. We've had a life-no weakness for bikini-clad women.
No, they don't need to be wearing. I'm fine with, nuns too. I'm into nuns.
What's nuns?
Nuns.
You don't mean Catholic nuns?
Yes,
see?
Catholic nuns with the whole headdress. What do you call it? Headdress?
But I haven't been to a Catholic church since I was 15.
Yeah, it's been too long. About time you get back.
I don't think so.
What
I'm
is that?
still reading. Put my water here wisely. But,
You drink water?
oh, sure, Johnny. What? Whoa. Wait a minute. I told what? This is what the guy says. What? You drink water? With water with a difference. Distilled water. Now you're being a New York wise guy again. This vodka is distilled water, buddy, sonny. Now
It's made with potatoes. That's not water.
it's distilled water. Now, the guy announces to the crowd, I've found it. I've found it at last. You found what? He holds the bottle up. I found a cure for sobriety. That's not bad. Let me taste this.
That's an ad for
I'm the official taste
Tonka
test.
vodka. The official
This is
vodka of Little Boy and My Dear Sir podcast. Please sponsor us. We need a sponsor. We can't do this for free much longer.
But there's you go. I propose a toast. 3 cheers for Hillary Clinton. The other guy goes, that's 3 too many. I agree. 3 cheers for Frank Sinatra. All right. That's more like it.
Now that I can choose to.
Right.
Then I won't be censored.
But it's Hillary's not censored. She should start censoring herself.
Where's my vodka? God damn it, Alex misplaced my vodka.
And I'll cry over you.
Keep singing to me, it consoles me.
It soothes the savage breath. Who is this? The great bard. Find out that these gals, what? I can imagine these bikini-clad beauties
Enough with this.
are reciting what? Shakespeare. Now don't be knocked up what? They majored at an Ivy League school in English literature. If you, we're just paying our way through college. I don't really like wearing a bikini in front of, 200 horny men. But, I gotta pay my tuition. And Harvard ain't cheap.
Are you
Shit.
saying the girls at Jumbo's are going to Harvard?
They're going to Harvard. Would you believe bikini-clad babes at a local nightclub are attending an Ivy League school?
Let's be real. The attendees are probably not going to Harvard either.
The men in the crowd, they think
nothing about this. That's the irony.
But
the
I'm
men
saying
in the crowd are construction workers.
exactly, and they think, oh, we're above these women dancing. When in reality,
you're below them. Intellectually, you're not at their level, buddy boy. Cheers.
you can't use your body like that either. You're not as supple. You're not as coordinated. It takes skills to work that pole.
That's it. What? Well, they do have the male equivalent of it. What's the name of these guys?
It's
I think they're from Australia. They're good-looking guys with physiques, but almost like bodybuilders.
You're talking about Chippendales.
That's it.
Chippendale. Why are you saying
The
they're
women go
Australian?
mad.
That's not Australian, is it?
They just might be. They might hail from Australia.
No, Chippendales dancers are all from Australia. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you're not hard of hearing, are you?
I just think that's incorrect.
Well, they're from look. They're from Miami, Florida. Does that sound better or
That
what?
sounds better.
But they're beach boys from Miami. What?
No, I thought they were Las Vegas showroom act.
Well, that fits right into Vegas all the way. But it's all over the country. What?
Steve.
Stefano is my name, sir.
Stefano. Will you...
Cheers. What?
I'm going to choose you. What are you, drinking water?
Distilled water. It's a difference.
Okay, me too.
It's a little more potent than H2O. Look, don't tell me about your bottled water. I've never bought one in my life. It's another thing that Americans are mad. They don't believe, they would never condescend to drink. What is this called? Tap water. Now I must have, what's the ultimate in bottled water? The pretentious name. There's a zillion types. Right?
Fiji.
That's a very good one, yes. And it's not cheap either.
Smart water.
Oh, here's an experiment I made. I'm going to tell the girls this when we have them in our apartment. This puts Einstein to shame. I got a gallon container. Into it, I poured a quart of smart water. Into that, I poured a quart of stupid water. And I awaited the result. Your mustache, what? Right below the center of your nose. What?
Yeah, I know I got snot on my face. I'll get it. Just continue.
What?
You said the smart water and the stupid water? What?
What?
I don't get it.
This is science. Experimentation. I poured in a quart of smart water. I then added a quart of stupid water. And I awaited the results.
And what happened?
Huge fumes of smoke filled the whole sky. Then a certain rumbling. I began to be a bit scared. I ran around to the building. Then there was an explosion. What did it sound like? Something between a firecracker and an atomic bomb. Scared the hell out of me.
All because of the smart water and the stupid water? I still don't get it! But you know what? A sound I do get. And I think the listeners told me themselves what they like most is the sound of chewing, especially crunching chips.
What did you...
Especially when I'm moaning.
I can see you fitting right into Saturday Night Live. What?
I'm sorry. I'm spilling chips on your floor, Bob.
That's his act. Crunching potato chips into a microphone.
Is that good? Am I hired? Mr. Lauren Michaels? Hire me, Mr. Michaels, please. I'm crunch chips and everything.
What? I don't go.
We're getting too out of hand for this podcast. They're tired of us.
Well, they get bored easily. Most people do.
Say fuck you and goodbye.
No. Happy trails, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again.
Signing off, little boy, Mr. Gianni McJofferson, and Stephen
Sebastian Calmondale. The most flowery and pretentious name in the history of the world.
Beep. leave a message after this comment, and don't you dare subscribe and follow.